So now that all three first issues of Absolute Power is out, I have to say I'm impressed with each story and what they have to offer. What's up, y'all? Xanax over here, and let's talk about Absolute Power and the changes they did to the trio. Before we talk about Absolute Power, let's take it back a little to where Absolute Power officially started, which is in the one-shot special where Darkseid decides to merge with Spectra and basically say, yeah, this universe blows, and decided to create his own. So while reading this, the most interesting part that I took from this one-shot is that there's only one Darkseid in the DC universe. So without him, the universe is unbalanced and starts to all in comics. In Darkseid universe, he decides to take over the origins that made the heroes who they are, like Batman losing his parents, Wonder Woman being born and raised by the Amazonians, and Superman crashing to the king's farmland. To me, it makes an interesting spin on the trio, in my opinion. So Batman is and always will be my favorite superhero next to Captain America, Power Girl, and hell, even Squirrel Girl. When I kept hearing about the changes about Batman not being the rich orphan boy that he is, I was interested. I was wondering what direction they would go with this version of Batman, and I'm not gonna lie, I like this take on Batman. To me, it gave me the 616 Spider-Man vibes where he lost his father and now he lives with his mom, which is a change I like a lot. And now he works a 9-to-5 engineering job, which, by the way, he builds most of his stuff, which is really cool. I also like the fact while reading this, you can see the changes like his rogue gallery. Well, most of them are his childhood friends that he grew up playing poker with, or his dad being a teacher, or how instead of traveling around the world to learn, he is more grounded with it, from training in the gym for combat, learning the city by being an intern for City Hall, and etc. And you wanna know what the crazy part is? Not only being built like a damn house, but he is 24 and built like a damn house. Now I can't wait to see where they're going with this story now that Alfred's the MI6 agent again, and how he becomes Bruce's companion and mentor. Also, can I add, I like that they kept the daughter in this timeline. Now, the interesting spin that they did was the enemies that Batman would be facing. Like my man Black Mask wears a weird helmet and runs a gang called the Animals, who was a savage group that legit just wears animal masks, terrifies in Gotham. And then we are left with a cliffhanger with Batman's greatest nemesis, the Joker. So what's funny about this is that when you think about it in the main timeline, Batman's a rich and Joker doesn't really have much. To some degree, because I don't know how he affords most of his stuff. But in Darkseid universe, Batman is middle class and Joker's the one with the money, the cash, the moolah, I think you get the point. But in all seriousness, I wonder what type of person he is in this universe. Overall, I really like what they did with Batman. I cannot wait to see what else twists and turns they got for Absolute Batman. Can I make a confession right quick? I've never read a Wonder Woman comic book before in my life. I know, crazy, right? But funny enough, I always liked her as a character, so with her being raised in hell, to me is a different take on the character. Now, I don't know who gave Darkseid manga to read or recommended an anime to watch, because him giving her the origin of being hell was intriguing. So the story starts off already crazy with Apollo dropping Wonder Woman off as a baby to Circe's the witch in the Isle of Hell. Now, because I don't know all of Wonder Woman characters or story, so it was hard for me to tell the changes they did with her, but I realized that they made Wonder Woman part of the big sword club with magic, guts, and clout strife. Now, the messed up part throughout the whole issue is that Apollo put a curse on Circe's to where she cannot say the word Amazon. Low-key, Apollo will hate her for real. While reading, she always said that I like the character went from Circe's. She went from not wanting the baby to becoming a good mother figure to Wonder Woman. I enjoy this comic, it's just I need to read the next issue to see the changes they did with her story. Oh, the horse she ride on is crazy. Now, between all three stories, Superman was the most interesting one to me because growing up, I've always saw Superman as the pinnacle, as the hero of hope. Like when you see the S in his chest and the red cape in the air, you know you're in good hands. So when they said that Superman would not be raised by the Kents and have to learn to be a symbol of hope in a different way, I had to tune in what type of story they're going to write for Superman, and oh boy. So this story starts off talking about how each class have symbols and what they represent. For example, the sun represents the rich, the weird fork symbol represents the middle, and the S represents those who are poor and skilled, basically touching on social class discrimination, which is a unique take on what the symbol means, especially in the Superman story. And by showing discriminatory the system is, the story tells us about how both Superman parents got their jobs, which is crazy because his mother, Laurel, got a mechanic job all because she criticized a lack of funding, and because of his father, Jor-El, warned other Kryptonians about the planet self-expiring, they laughed at him and decided to give him a mining job, which is ironic to me because both those jobs are important and you have to have a skill to know how to do your job. So as the story continued, they show just like on Krypton, of course, the same thing as on Earth, except without the skin melting ooze. The miners are harassed by the Peacemaker soldiers, but Superman saves them from the Peacemaker with his talking suit. The suit design they gave him, my honest opinion, is really cool. It kind of reminds me of a mixture between both Henry Cavill and the black suit mixed together. So as he continues to fight the Peacemakers, the military comes in and finally arrests him after he finally gives out energy from his suit. And the biggest change that they give to Superman is what they did with his love interest, Lois Lane. She went from being a reporter to becoming a shooter. Yes, you heard me. Lois Lane is a military woman now in this universe. So if Lex Luthor tries anything funny with her, he's done for. Overall, I have to say I enjoy each first issue and cannot wait to see the journey on becoming a symbol of hope for the situation that Darkseid put them in. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and let me know which one you're reading. Is it Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, or all three? And I'll see you next time.